Hi friends, this is the Gator, aka Instigator, which is the soldier I'll be playing today, and I'm going to do a weapon review. This is the SR-2. It is part of the PDW class weapons, which can only be used in the Engineer class in Battlefield 4. And it is part of the Naval Strike DLC. You have to complete the assignment Packing a Punch, which entails reaching rank 10, owning the Naval Strike maps, and destroying 20 boats. If you use a javelin on the Naval Strike maps, you'll have plenty of opportunities to destroy boats, which can include the new hovercraft boats, any of your personal watercraft boats that are running around, and also the big gunboats. Anyway, moving on. This is a pretty good weapon. I like it. It has a damage of 40, which is the highest, one of the highest of the PDW class weapons. Has a 900 rounds per minute firing rate, which is equal to the ACWR carbine, which is my favorite. Has accuracy of 30, which is expected because it's a run and gun weapon. It's not really a distance shooting weapon. But I tell you what, it's for its size, it really does pack a punch. The accuracy on most of your carbines is about 40, so it's 10 less than that. This is a good weapon if you want to run around a map and take out your enemies and run back out without being detected. Great stealth weapon. You can see I'm just now unlocking some of my PDW weapons. Not a favorite of mine, to be honest. They've really been underpowered when you consider going up against carbines and the LMGs and assault rifles. They just don't usually have the damage model or the rate of fire to keep up, and this gun does. You can see I take one soldier out, and before I go back and take the other out, I make sure I have a fresh clip. And look at that, he's facing the other way, he has no clue I'm there. That's why this is such a great stealth weapon. Does have its limitations though. Being that it is a PDW, it does have certain range limitations. And in this next clip here, I'll show you exactly why. You can see I'm tap firing. I get an assist there, which is okay, I guess. But I'm up against a sniper here, and there's just no comparison. I'm trying to move around. I know he's got an 8x scope probably on it, but he ends up taking me out as well. But you can see I'm barely getting it. You can see he had a health of 32. I almost took him out, but it just wasn't enough. And the configuration I have on this gun, which is what I have on most guns, is the Cobra sight and the standard suppressor. Love the suppressors on a lot of the guns in Battlefield 4 because you really don't get penalized at... You only get penalized at range, let's just say that. A lot of my Call of Duty friends know that when you put a suppressor on a gun, it really reduces the amount of damage you can do, and I can understand that. But when Battlefield 4, within the range of the weapon, you really don't get penalized. So it's great. I see a tank coming out here, and you know how I love slams. Heard in my earlier videos, I like slams over C4 because they're persistent. Even if I died right now, those slams are still going to be on that tank and end up taking the tank out anyway. And there's a sniper back here. I just can't stand people who sit in their spawns where we can't get to them and not play the objective. I just don't get that. But you can see it, pretty meaty gun. It's chewing through opponents pretty quick. Trying to move into the A flag here, and a couple soldiers are running out, and I can't get that one because, like I said, range. But as I get a little bit closer, we're working, like I said, I'm working as a stealth soldier here. I ended up taking him out. This next clip shows actually how you can shoot enemies at range. I'm tap firing here to keep my accuracy up, and you can see I take him out pretty short order, just like I would with an ACR or an assault rifle. But up here, this shows its limitations. There's a sniper up here, and that's a lot farther than the soldier I shot a minute ago. And you can see, not even a hit marker. I just really have no effect on that soldier at that range. But when you're close, you can really do good damage. But this is a WTF moment. Look at this. Shoot, shoot, shoot. I'm shooting this guy, and I'm only getting like half my hit markers. The netcode still has a ways to go as far as hit detection in this game. DICE has really updated their hardware for the servers, and the rubber banding has definitely gotten a lot better. And this is a Conquest large game. There's 64 players, in this game. And you can see there's not any rubber banding at all. It's pretty crisp. But you get some WTF moments like that in the game, and you just have to shrug it off. I mean, I was accurate. I made the shot. I hit the target. The game just didn't reflect that. And it could be, you know, due to the fact we have a lot of international players in our East Coast servers. I don't understand why DICE doesn't region lock at least some servers, and I hope when we get rent a server finally on PS4 that we'll be able to region lock, or maybe have it on an invite basis only or something like that, because I have several friends that play in Europe and other areas of the country, and you know, I don't want to exclude them from playing. But that's it in a nutshell. It's a really good gun. Like I said, it has a damage of 40, accuracy of 30. Obviously, the range is not going to be the best because it's a PDW weapon, but it's worth a try. So if you want a run and gun, it's a really good stealth weapon. I know I've mentioned that earlier, but can't reemphasize it enough. It's really one of the better PDWs out there if you really like the lightweight, easily maneuverable weapons. It really does do the job. So I hope you liked this video. If you would, please subscribe. I would always be open to any suggestions of what my friends would like to see me post next. I know I have a lot of Call of Duty friends who are wanting to try out Battlefield, and it's just like apples and oranges, totally different games. So I make these videos just so I can help a lot of my friends who aren't quite as familiar with Battlefield series. And please give a like. This is the Gator.